That was wonderful. Members of the class of 2013 have distinguished themselves academically in many ways. However, no one has earned more academic distinction throughout her high school career than our valedictorian this year. Tonight, Teresa Hegarty is our valedictorian. Teresa is a scholar, an athlete, a natural leader, and an individual who, like many of you in the audience this evening, has made service a big part of her life. Teresa has maintained the top GPA at Brookfield High School. She's also earned a Girl Scouts Gold Award and was recently named a National Merit Scholarship Award winner. I am confident that Teresa will continue her success at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the fall, where she plans on studying environmental engineering. Please join me in welcoming Teresa Hegarty, the valedictorian of class of 2013.
Welcome classmates, families, and anyone else who is sharing this special occasion tonight. Congratulations, class of 2013. We made it. But before we start feeling too overconfident, we'd best acknowledge that we didn't make it here on our own. Each of us have a support network of family, friends, teachers, coaches, and others who helped to shape us into the individuals that we are today. So it seems fitting to start this speech with a big thank you to everyone who has helped us to complete this journey and prepared us for the next. To tell you the truth, I was not thrilled with the prospect of speaking to you tonight. In fact, I probably went through the entire grieving process from denial to acceptance in the struggle to write this speech. But in the end, I did reach acceptance, and I really am honored to have this rare opportunity to share my views. In deciding what my message should be, I thought about why I am speaking to you in the first place. I had assumed that being valedictorian was synonymous with having the highest GPA in a class, and that at some point, the honor of a graduation speech was attached to this accomplishment. But as I'm sure some of you are aware, I was wrong about this. A quick visit to Wikipedia informed me that the term valedictorian comes from the Latin phrase vale dicere, meaning to say farewell. So the valedictorian is simply the person who gives this farewell speech, often called a valedictory. Different schools choose valedictorians differently, but the lesson I learned is that these speeches are the whole reason we choose valedictorians and salutatorians in the first place. Since our school chooses purely based on class rank, I am stuck with this speech and you are stuck with me. From the linguistic root of the term valedictorian stems the central point of my speech. I want to say farewell to you, not just in the sense of saying goodbye and best wishes, but in the sense that I want you each to fare well and to really live a good life. At first, I thought I could offer you some advice on how to achieve a happy life. I even had selected a perfect Harry Potter quote about how happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light. But then I realized that encouraging you in the pursuit of happiness may not be the most responsible use of this time. Don't get me wrong, I want to be happy and I want all of you to be happy too. But I also have higher hopes for our class. I want you to pursue meaning in your life, and I promise to strive to do the same. We know that animals can feel happiness, but what defines humanity is the search for meaning. Happiness is an emotion, it is fleeting. But meaning gives a life substance and value. It is up to each of you to decide how you will make your lives meaningful. All I can offer are a few suggestions. First, I can tell you from experience that helping others is enormously rewarding, more so than any academic achievement ever could be. So, if you want to lead a meaningful life, start by putting others first and ignore the siren call of a culture that would have you do the opposite. Measuring the success of your life in wealth, popularity, grades, or even personal happiness is not going to give your life meaning. So choose for yourself what defines success. Today, we are finishing a chapter of our lives and beginning to write a new one. How our story ends depends on how we each spend our choices. As a wise wizard once said, it is our choices that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. And the choices many of you have made thus far have left me feeling proud to be part of the Brookfield High School community. So congratulations to everyone who is graduating tonight, and thank you to everyone who helped in our achievements. I hope you continue to make choices that lead to a meaningful life, and I bid you all farewell.
Certainly an impressive group of students to meet.